Hey, you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south. More specifically, we are in Tampa, Florida, and even more specifically than that, we are here at Busch Gardens. Now, if you've been following the channel, a week ago, I was at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, Virginia. But a little over a week later, I find myself here in the Central Florida area, and I figured I bought the Platinum Pass. You get for 365 days, I get into all the SeaWorld parks, all the Busch Gardens. So I figured it'd be good to use it as much as I can over the next year. So wanted to check out Busch Gardens, but there is some other reasons I wanted to make absolute sure that I came out here to Busch Gardens on this trip. Number one, the roller coaster Scorpion, the oldest roller coaster here at the park, opened in 1980, is closing in just a few days. The park announced that they were closing the roller coaster. Of course, but theme parks, amusement parks always have to build new stuff to keep people coming, and unfortunately some of the classics end up being casualties when that happens. So this roller coaster that was built in 1980, people have enjoyed it for generations, was announced to be closing with only 1 week's notice. They said they were going to be closing it September 1st. The fan base was very sad, very upset. They wanted more time to be able to come and say goodbye to Scorpion, the roller coaster they have been enjoying for generations. They grew up riding on. So Busch Gardens extended that to an extra week to allow people to go out here and say their goodbyes to Scorpion. So we're going to be saying our goodbyes to Scorpion today. Hopefully, the plan is to ride it. The weather here in Florida has been very unpredictable the last week, and of course if there's lightning, roller coasters don't run. So fingers crossed we'll get a chance to ride Scorpion before the end of the day. But there is a second reason that I wanted to make absolute sure I came out to Busch Gardens, and that is because their Halloween mold-o-matics are out. Now, during the year, you have animal mold-a-matics throughout the park, and for the Halloween season, they switch over to more spooky mold-a-matics. And I saw online that they had a mold-a-matic here, one that I've never seen before, and that is a witch mold-a-matic. And so we're going to be looking out for that spooky witch as we travel through Busch Gardens here. And this Busch Gardens, we were at Williamsburg a little over a week ago. The two Busch Gardens are very different. So Busch Gardens Williamsburg, themed after Europe. Busch Gardens Tampa, themed after the continents of Africa and Asia. So a lot of difference. There's really not a lot of crossover. They're two completely different parks. So yeah, it's really interesting they have just the same name, because there's so much difference between the two parks. Almost completely. No, I don't think there's any of the same rides. They don't have any of the same animals. So two completely different experiences. So please follow me. There is the iconic Busch Gardens topiary lion that invites us in, and I noticed this giant crypt here. Now their howl-o-scream event starts this weekend. Sadly, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it this year. It's Fairs Before Scares this year, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make it back down here before the end of the haunt season, which is a shame because I really do love the Busch Gardens howl-o-scream event. But looks like they have started putting up their decorations. But without further ado, let's head inside. It does look like they have their spooky howl-o-scream merchandise. This shirt here is like one of those, what do you call this? Leave a comment in the comment section. I never know what to call these when they have the different newspaper clippings and photos and red strings connecting something to a wall. Usually a crazy person is doing this. What do you call that? Well, you know what I'm talking about? They had a famous episode of Always Sunny where Charlie made one of these on his wall where showing everything was connected. What do you call that configuration? Oh, look at this. This is interesting. This is the mascot for howl-o-scream, Jack. But to my knowledge, Jack is used at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. I'm not saying he's never been used here, but Jack is kind of the master of ceremonies every year for Busch Gardens Williamsburg. I've never seen him used here in Tampa. I don't know if they're maybe using him this year, or I don't know, this is interesting, or at least just selling his plush. Oh, this little corner of the gift shop here has maybe a little sneak peek, although you gotta be careful. Apparently the paint is still wet. That's how new this is. The paint is still wet, but oh yeah, look at that. We got a zombie coming out of the toilet. He's got a candy cane in his mouth. Maybe like getting ready for Christmas already. Yeah, wonderful conglomeration of horror here in the corner of the gift shop. This shows all the different cities they have howl-o-scream in. There's 5 different parks: Orlando, San Antonio, San Diego, Tampa, and Williamsburg. I've been to both the Busch Gardens, Tampa and Williamsburg howl-o-scream. I've done SeaWorld in Orlando. Not done San Antonio or San Diego SeaWorld howl-o-scream. Maybe in the future. Oh, look at this spooky little snow globe there. Get the glitter. I have like this colorful painted skull. You can see it on the cups there as well. And the fun little bat snow globe. Oh, that one's quick. One settles quickly. It looks like this zombie here has his foot stuck inside of a pig carcass. Okay, I've spotted the mold-a-matic there, the howl-o-scream mold-a-matic. Is that our witch? It is! It is the witch. All right, let's get this fired up. Look at that. Like I said, I've never seen that witch before. I have a huge collection of mold-a-matics and mold-a-ramas, so sometimes it's hard to find ones I don't have. I do not have this one. There we go. Let's get our witch fired up and molded here. Oh yeah, I love the noises, love the smells. Probably my favorite smell in the world is the smell of hot plastic being molded into a creature. Oh, there it is. Looks huge. Oh, almost got stuck there for a second. And there we go. Oh, I love it. That's a great mold. It's, like I said, really big, dramatic. Love the green color. Oh man, it's a great addition to the collection. Very hot. You gotta let it cool. They say to hold them upside down, let the heat out of the holes there. We'll cut here through the Miambe Reserve. Maybe we'll see a gorilla. See these gorilla statues. Hopefully a real flesh and blood gorilla is where we can see them. I don't know, it may be a hot day for gorillas. Oh no, look at this. These aren't gorillas, but there is some chimpanzees there. Chimpanzees, when I was a kid, I thought chimpanzees were the cutest animal alive. I wanted someday to have a pet chimpanzee. And then as an adult, I found out that chimpanzees were actually the scariest creature alive. They could rip you apart, they could tear your face off, they could bite your hand off. And all this time I was scared of gorillas. Turns out chimpanzees are the real monsters. He keeps looking over here. He's legitimately making me nervous. Heading through the misty jungle here. Uh-oh. Looks like the gorillas are closed. Says gorillas will return to explore soon. Says this portion of Miambe Reserve is temporarily closed in preparation for new and exciting experiences. So looks like they're doing a refurb here on the gorilla area. So no gorillas today. You can see the gorilla mold-a-matic back there. The gorilla's a classic, one of the all-time classic molds. But we'll have to wait. We'll have to come back next time and see the gorillas. There's another mold-a-matic over here. Now I do have that Frankenstein mold, but I do kind of like yellow Frankenstein. Usually he's like green. Hey, you don't see a yellow Frankenstein. Okay, I can't get everyone again. I just don't have room in my pockets today. And it looks like they got their scare zones set up. Of course, they don't have the actors, but this looks amazing. This is making me really wish I could have made it down for Howl-o-scream. They have a skunk ape scare zone. Of course, skunk ape, the name of Sasquatch here in Florida. There's the skunk ape research truck here. Oh, look at that. Someone left chicken wings there on the driver's seat. See the cabin here, and yeah, I guess skunk ape tour, campground. So yeah, you would enter the campground when you come here during Howl-o-scream. Presumably there would be people dressed as Sasquatch lunging at you. Oh man, this seems like it'd be really cool. I don't think I can make it back down though. And you would presumably have a skunk ape there in the cage, shaking the bars. Over here, there's a big gator, big alligator next to the campsite. Ah, look at him. A warning sign there says skunk ape activity is high. Gotta watch out for those skunk apes. You can smell them coming though. Another Howl-o-scream mold-a-matic here. We have the clown. The clown's a fun mold. I think last year they had the yellow clown. Now this year they have the red clown. Now it is a 90+ degree day once again here in Florida, as it does here in Florida in the summer. Makes me wish I was one of these penguins swimming around in the cool water. How you doing there, Mr. Penguin? You guys staying cool today? Yeah, the penguins know how to keep cool. Another scare zone here beyond the veil. This scare zone's theme is not as apparent as the Sasquatch themed one, but looks like maybe some mushrooms, some brightly colored mushrooms. Yeah, I'm not sure what sort of creatures will be lurking here come Howl-o-scream. Oh, it looks like we have double Frankenstein molds this year. You can get the standing full body yellow Frankenstein, or if you want, you can get just the large bulbous Frankenstein head there. Again, this is another mold that I have. I actually have multiple copies of this. I don't have it in yellow, but I feel if I go down that route of just making sure I get one in each color, that my collection would expand beyond reason. I'm already pretty much out of room as far as mold-o-matics, mold-a-ramas go, so I do try to keep it to molds that I don't already have. So we think we're gonna have to pass on the Frankenstein, but we don't have to pass on the pressed pennies, because 2024 is the year of the pressed pennies, and they do have some wonderful Busch Gardens pennies here. Got the train, rhinoceros, yeah, a lot of animals, elephant there, little chimpanzee. And I was just looking, yeah, okay, so it's $1 a piece, and you can use your credit card, and a lot of them, it's $1 a penny, but if you use your credit card, you get all of them. This one, you can actually divide it up. It says you can get, it's $1 for a slide, so you slide your credit card once and you get one. A lot of them you put your credit card in, and it makes you get all of them. So this is a little different setup, but let's get some pennies. So I went with the train, the chimpanzee, and the elephant. Of course, if you would like a Carpetbagger pressed penny with my face on it, just check the Etsy shop in the description below. And in addition to the Frankenstein head, we also have the devil head. No, I meant like... This appears to be another scare zone here. It's like a sleazy hotel. I think they used this hotel scene last year for their Las Vegas themed scare zone. Oh, hey, thank you. This mold-a-matic here is not been switched to Halloween. It's just got the standard elephant there. But it looks like this may not be an operational machine. You can see you can see through the reflection, but there's like a giant elephant where it's been leaked and just a giant waterfall of plastic here. These are old machines. You know, sometimes they're a little wacky. And we do have some non-plastic elephants over here as well. He's got mud all over his trunk. I think they like to throw him a little mud around. I think that helps them keep them cool, much like pigs. Oh yeah, see that? He's throwing some dirt there on his groin. Oh, and a little bit in his eye too. You always got to make sure you have sand in your groin and your eye, and a little under your chin as well. Oh no, what's with this soggy tunnel of wetness here? Maybe help me cool down a little bit. It'll probably ruin my camera, but at least I'll stay cool for the moment. And we have made it to Pantopia, home of Scorpion. I don't know if there is many rides in the world that terrify me like this ride does. Falcon's Fury. This is a drop tower with a little something extra. I've come close to riding this a few times. I've always decided the better of it. But yeah, there it goes. You see them hanging there. But that's not all. It's not all that happens. Look, they're gonna go all the way up there to the top. The slow rise. Got them a good view. At least they get a good view. A good view of Busch Gardens. But just wait till they get to the top here and see what happens. Bear witness to this. Once they hit the top, they shift so they are facing straight down. It just holds them there. They're looking straight down at me. I hear some screaming, some unhappiness. They really hang there for a long time upside down. And here they come. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I always consider maybe getting on this. I think right now we're gonna go ride Scorpion. So here it is, the Scorpion, the 1980s classic roller coaster, and this is gonna be our last chance to hop aboard. Oh no, it's closed. So we are working to get this ride open as quickly as possible. So apparently, in its old age, maybe Scorpion has become a little bit unreliable. So I don't know. We may not get a chance to say goodbye to the Scorpion. Looks like they're doing a little bit of maintenance there, working on it, trying to get it back open for the day. Okay, they did tell me that it is expected to be back open here shortly. They said just give it a little bit. It should be open before the end of the day. So we'll go find something else to take a look at, and we will be back to say goodbye to the Scorpion. So this might be a good opportunity to check out Phoenix Rising. This is the actual newest roller coaster, just opened in July, so a brand spanking new roller coaster here. We might as well give this a try while we're waiting for Scorpion. Here it comes. Let's give the ride vehicle a test and see if we fit. It says larger guests, please test the seat to determine your ability to ride. So let's see my ability to ride here. Okay, there we go. Oh, here, there we go. Oh yeah, I think it fits nice. Flips down here, nothing over the shoulder. One thing I've learned about roller coasters is when stuff goes over the shoulder, it's kind of uncomfortable. So I think it's ideal, you know, when there's nothing over the shoulders. That kind of gives a more comfortable ride. But yeah, this seems pretty comfy as far as roller coasters go. Holds you in place. And I think it looks like one of the newer roller coasters are kind of getting away from that over the shoulder, unless it's completely necessary. But oh, there we go. Looks like we fit on Phoenix Rising. Let's head in. See all these interesting items here in the queue. I don't know, that might be the Phoenix right there. See, it's like a hanging seat there. Oh, look at that, as they launch. You can see the Phoenix. You can see the Phoenix flying around in the background there on the video screen. Oh. Night sky. Okay, it looks like some sort of stained glass window forming. It looks like there's different stained glass windows that pop up. So as you're waiting in line, you can enjoy the different bits of stained glass. Oh, you can see the shadow of the Phoenix there behind the glass. The glass is starting to crack. Oh, look at that, and the Phoenix has risen as the train pulls back into the station. And yes, we're going to be here in the front row. Here we go, riding the Phoenix. The Phoenix is going to rise up this lift hill here. Oh boy, this doesn't look like the most intense coaster, but it's still, you know, upside down. Does some crazy stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh! Hey. Oh! I think we're doing an upsy downsy. Oh! 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 Jeez! Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh! Oh! Oh, there we go. There we go. Back into the station. Woohoo! All right, let's get back in line. I'm gonna give you guys a POV so you can just see the horrifying things that I just witnessed. The exit into the gift shop here. You can see the Phoenix Rising shirt. Those are, I guess, the different colors of Phoenixes that you'll see on that screen behind the roller coaster. I guess these are the different stained glass windows here on the coffee cup that you see behind the roller coaster cars. Okay, so I was gonna go around and ride Phoenix Rising a second time to get the front-facing POV, but just a torrential downpour just started. It's so unpredictable here in this part of Florida. You just never know when the sky is just gonna open up and unleash. So we'll just wait here a moment and see if the rain clears up as quickly as it started. All right, let's brave the rain and go get back in line for Phoenix Rising. Oh my goodness. I gotta walk careful, make sure I don't get my socks wet. Looks like Phoenix Rising not currently operating because of the rain. However, it does appear that a spontaneous game of Jenga has broken out here in the queue. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh, it's very precarious. Oh, there we go. Very, very unstable there. Taking right from the bottom. It's just one block on the bottom. I would hate to be the next person that has to take a block off. Oh! Oh, one hit me in the foot. What? Oh, is the ride open? Welcome back. Yay! Jenga's over, but now the Phoenix rises again. I have a strong suspicion that guy there, I think he threw the Jenga game because someone was in his ear telling him the ride was opening. All right, and we are back, ready to fly. Here we go. Back up to the sky. See, the rain is gone. Beautiful blue skies for our second flight on the Phoenix. There's epic music playing. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. There we go. Fly up over the entrance here. Oh my God. That spiral. We're back into the station. See the screen there with the big blue Phoenix. I'm gonna walk back over and see if the Scorpion is up and running yet. Okay, people are piling in. Looks like the Scorpion is back open. When Scorpio opened in 1980, it was actually declared at the time by some roller coaster critics to be the greatest and most extreme roller coaster experience in the world. Of course, 1980 was a long time ago, and times may have passed the Scorpion, but I think it is only suitable we give it a hearty goodbye and thank you.
No asume ninguna responsabilidad por pérdidas o daños artículos, por la seguridad de todos nuestros huéspedes.
And our chariot awaits. We'll be riding here in the front seat. There we go, crawling to the top. Hear those rusty old chains. Been pulling this car up this hill for over 40 years. Sign there says do not raise arms. So we will not be raising our arms today. Oh, look at that. Woo! We go right into a oh my God! Oh, it goes pretty fast. This old girl still goes pretty fast. Into the death spiral. Oh my! Go. You can hear that noise, that clattering. Over 40 years of hard work, grease and rust. See, I left my hat there on the platform. See, on these old roller coasters, you feel every bump, you feel every nook. You almost feel like that whole history imprinted there in that roller coaster. You know, generally, you know, riding a smoother roller coaster may be a more enjoyable experience, but there's something to be said. Something to be said about that imprinted history, almost a braille writing of all the years that that coaster has been operating. But I do believe that we're going to do one final ride on Scorpion. And here we go. Our final ride on the Scorpion will be closed just a few days from now, less than a week from now. Scorpion will be closed forever. I mean, there's a chance maybe it could show up at another park, but I don't know, maybe Scorpion is at the end of its life, at the end of its run. So let's enjoy one last terrifying, bone-chilling ride. Oh my gosh, that drop. One last terrifying, bone-chilling ride on the Scorpion. Oh, go right to the loop. Oh man! This thing still packs a punch. There is no denying that. Oh my gosh! It's still terrifying after all these years. Woo! Into the big spiral. Woo! We must say adieu to Scorpion. This mold-a-matic has a unspooky giraffe, so they do keep some of the you know, the kinder, gentler animals here during the Halloween season. But look over here at the pressed penny machine. They have a Scorpion pressed penny. Probably be getting rid of this pressed penny pretty soon. So this is a limited time pressed penny, so very, very soon to be extinct. So we definitely got to get us a Scorpion pressed penny. A pressed penny to commemorate our final ride on Scorpion. Bumper cars are actually called the You Banga Banga bumper cars. Looks like some fairly gentle bumper car riding today. Oh, there's we go. Few minor collisions, but overall a pretty calm traffic report. Here's the Tiger Trail. Again, Busch Gardens, Tampa, kind of a cross between a zoo and a theme park. You got roller coasters, but you also got animals. So let's see if the tigers are sleeping. Where are the tigers hiding today? Oh, there's one. There's a big old tiger. Hey there! Hey, Mr. or Mrs. Tiger. Oh, they're coming right over here. Hey, tiger! Hey, little tiger! Oh. Did you guys see that? It's beautiful. The rain must have woke up the tigers. Very rare to come to a zoo and the tiger's not sleeping. Lions too. Lions and tigers need to wake up more often. Be more like the tiger here at Busch Gardens. See the tiger right over there. And there's actually like a little peek hole. You can see people in there, a little pop-up where you can put your head up into the tiger environment. We enter the tiger viewing area over here. I hope when I get in there the tiger comes and lays on my head. All right, down into the tiger pit here. So this is really cool. Yeah, you can go up that ladder and poke your head into the tiger habitat. Or if the tiger's swimming, you can take a peek in here and see the tiger underwater. But, let's peek our heads up and see what the tiger's doing. Where's the tiger? I don't see the tiger. It was out just a second ago. You guys saw it. Here, tiger. I think the tiger It's hiding behind that rock right there. As I was going down the ladder, I actually heard the tiger roar, so I was gonna peek back up here. Oh, there we go. The tiger moved. The tiger came out from behind the rock over here in the tiger pond. Look at that. Hey, tiger. Look at that tiger laying on top. That's actually the water viewing area. The tiger's laying on top of there. Hey, tiger. Oh, what a beautiful tiger. What a beautiful tiger that is. So if we go into the underwater area, we should be able to look up and see the bottom of the tiger. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is a tiger's belly right there. Goochie, goochie. Yeah, you can see the tiger's face. Tiger's leg there. So just the tiger, just right behind that glass. Relaxing in the water. See its stripes. Beautiful. And in celebration of having an amazing tiger viewing experience, let's get us a tiger penny. What do tigers dream of when they take their little tiger snooze? Looks moderately soggy, I'd say. And the rain starts once again. In Florida, you just kind of have to learn to roll with it. Ducked into some covering and just waiting for the rain to pass. And as the rain lightens up a little bit, head through another scare zone. This one looks like a Christmas tree farm. Guess we'd probably have some, spooky Santas, maybe a couple of creepy elves lurking around this area. Yes, this is Evergreen Acres, family-owned Christmas tree farm, which is an interesting theme for a haunt. And then their mascot here, this tree with an axe, is freshly chopped. I remember actually, there's a callback earlier today. I noticed that this was hanging in the windshield of the Sasquatch truck. So kind of they loop things all back together. Everything connects. It's a very soggy tunnel here. It's flooding a little bit. This is Lorry Landing, the interactive bird experience. Guess we can just enter in here and say hello to some birds. Oh, it's locked for today. This is a trick-or-treat scare zone. Guess you go and knock on the doors here and trick-or-treat, and horrifying monsters pop out and terrify you. Oh, there is a pink skull. I think this is normally the pink flamingo mold-a-matic, but for Halloween you can get a pink skull. Yeah, the flamingos are right over here. So you can get a pink skull while you enjoy some pink flamingos. It's about an hour before the park closes. Just got done raining really hard. Looks like maybe they're kind of shutting down. A lot of people left the park. I was gonna hop in here to see the kangaroos, because this is actually a newly refurbished, the kangaroo area, but it does look like they've closed it down for the day. I guess with the rain in the park so close to the end of the day, I guess they've closed up shop on a lot of the attractions and animal experiences. And as the park continues to empty out, do have one more mold-a-matic here. Looks like that big green pumpkin. Oh no, Iron Gwazi shut down for the day. Guess we won't be able to ride it. Oh well. Yeah, it's almost eerie. The park is only open till 5 o'clock during the week this time of year. And I guess with the big storm, everyone headed out. It's almost eerie walking through the park this empty. So yeah, in Florida, especially this time of year, there is a lot of rain, a lot of thunderstorms, and the general rule for theme parks, amusement parks, is if there's lightning in the general vicinity, even kind of a wide vicinity there, you can see it shows the big range there. If lightning is anywhere in that range, they have to shut down all the roller coasters. So because of that, sometimes you may even see it be sunny here and they have to shut down rides. So it's risky. It's risky going to theme parks when the weather is unpredictable. Fortunately, the good thing about Florida is that that often the weather does pass quickly. So there may be lightning. You may end up waiting in line, an extra hour or so because the coasters are shut down. But usually it does pass, before the end of the day. So, when you go to an amusement park in this kind of weather, just expect it to be intermittent. You maybe have a few hours to enjoy things in the sun. You may have a few hours down in the rain. So, just a travel tip. Plan accordingly. As you're leaving this park, there is sharp spikes on top of this wall here. And there's even a sign that warns you. This wall is outfitted with sharp spikes. So whatever you do not try to climb this wall here. Actually, whatever on the other side of that wall may have sharper spikes than that. Not entirely sure how, but somehow this plastic mold-a-matic witch survived the day in my pocket while I rode all those roller coasters. So a somewhat rainy day here at Busch Gardens, Tampa, but I'm happy because I accomplished all the goals that I had set out to accomplish. We said goodbye to the Scorpion, to ride the Scorpion. We found the mold-a-matic witch, the very rare and enigmatic mold-a-matic witch. And we got a chance to ride the brand new roller coaster, Phoenix Rising. So all in all, a wonderful and successful day, if not a little bit soggy, here at Busch Gardens. Now it's been a great time that I've had here in Florida, but actually this is our final day in Florida. Me and Jen are going to be headed back home after today. We probably not going to spend too much time at home because I've got a lot of plans. Like I said, it is fairs before scares this year, trying to do as many state fairs as possible before the end of the year. And which does make me sad because I really liked what I saw in there as far as howl-o-scream. Definitely love the event here at Busch Gardens. Wish I could make it. I think it just starts in this upcoming weekend. But alas, I have other places to be. That's the biggest problem I have in my channel, in my life, is that I can only be in one place at a time. Otherwise, there would be a lot more videos on this channel. I'd have multiple uploads a day from different parts of the country if I could possibly be in more than one place at a time. But alas, maybe next year we will come back to Busch Gardens. I do like doing the Halloween stuff in Florida, great Halloween stuff. We got a chance to do the Universal Halloween event. We got a chance to do the Disney Halloween event, which were both great. But of course, love the other parks as well. So we may have to wait for next year for the Florida scares. But all in all, had a great day here at Busch Gardens. So I've used my pass twice now. I think it was $450. Now several people have given me a tip that Busch Gardens Williamsburg is not the best place to buy the Platinum Pass, because apparently at SeaWorld San Antonio or SeaWorld San Diego, you can get the same pass for a couple $100 cheaper. So, and apparently Sesame Place in Philadelphia, you can also get the Platinum Pass cheaper. So that's one thing to keep in mind if buying a pass that covers all the theme parks. If you want to go to multiple theme parks, sometimes it's best to look and see which one sells the cheapest pass. Because apparently Williamsburg, where I bought it, was one of the more expensive season passes to buy. So yeah, maybe next year we'll try to aim to buy our pass from one of the cheaper locations and then use that. It actually did work out one year. I bought like a Six Flags pass at a smaller park at Darien Lake. I got a super cheap season pass that got me into all the other parks, and it was like less than $100. I think I got into almost every Six Flags, but alas, we're going to be headed out of Florida, going to be doing state fairs in the future. I hope you guys will stay tuned for that. If you do like these videos, please subscribe. I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, other fun random stuff. If you'd like to help support the channel in other ways, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more get you a postcard once a month from me. Also, in the Etsy shop right now, we have the Carpetbagger Pressed Penny for the year of the Pressed Penny. Also, some brand new stickers, including the popular Cupie Bagger sticker. And also, there's Cameo, doing personalized messages. I can send a message to you, to a friend of yours, to a family member of yours. If you're interested in that, check the description below. All those things help keep this roller coaster on the track, this boat in the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.